indeed thrilled that Boston has been chosen as the site for the world premiere of the new Broadway musical, Rags. It is Broadway bound, and composer Charles Strouse, who I'm proud to call my friend, joins us this morning. He is no stranger to Broadway. Successes like Bye Bye Birdie, Applause, Annie, Mayor, Golden Boy, on and on we go. And now, you've received so many Tony Awards, and here you are on your way to another, I hope.
I hope so.
Good to see you, Charles.
You too,
Always
Eileen.
good to see you. You are not only a nice man, but you know, when people wonder about composers, where it comes from, you have a lot of heart. You bring that to your music, don't you?
I work very hard. I guess I use every part of me, so the heart comes into it too, yes.
Let's start with a little bit of talk about Rags, because boy, is it timely. It's about a young immigrant woman who comes to America, and it's during the ragtime era,
Yes.
and here we are facing the Statue of Liberty unveiling, and it's so timely.
It was totally unplanned that way. We wrote it, we started about 5 years ago. Joe Stein, who wrote Fiddler on the Roof, and Stephen Schwartz, who wrote Godspell, and I started almost 5 years ago, and we had no idea that it was the 100th anniversary of Lady Liberty and all that kind of thing. But it's always been a subject that's very dear to Americans, and it is to us. We all come from the same source, mostly Europe or Asia. And so it touched us deeply, and I've always been patriotic, and it was a natural for me.
Why don't we go back a little bit, though, because you almost made my anniversary. I started my 8th year 2 weeks ago, and you were the very first show that I really did, was with Charles, and I was not only obviously thrilled to be doing Good Day, but I had done Bye Bye Birdie in high school, and so to meet Charles Strouse was just... Wow. So should we do a little of Birdie?
Sure.
You want to? Let's see if you remember some of this music.
One boy, one special boy, one boy to laugh with, to joke with, have coke with. One boy, that's the way it should be. Gray skies are gonna clear up, put on a happy face, brush off the clouds and cheer up, put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy, it's not your style. You'll look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile.
Then came 1937, and I wrote, what are we going to do next? Oh, you wanted to do...
You want to do a little from Annie?
Sure.
Should we?
Yeah, you wanted to do that thing.
You know, let me just ask you, when you were writing Annie, didn't you think it would be impossible to find a young woman that could sing with that kind of a range?
Actually, we not only thought it was, but the first auditions we ever held for Annie, it was impossible. No young girl of between 10 and 12 could sing the range of either Tomorrow or Hard Knock Life, and we were desperate. And then when the show caught on, it seemed like every girl in America could sing them, so I feel responsible for stretching a million girls' throats in a way. It's a very rangy song.
And it's being done in high schools and in, all right,
well,
isn't it?
Very fortunate in that respect.
And Birdie, the same thing. I mean, you seem to write classics that just stay with us.
Well, I think it's something about my feeling for America, which is profound, and the rest is luck, as we all know in this business.
Your favorite song from Annie is Maybe, huh?
I've always liked that, yes. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. She may be pouring his coffee, he may be straightening his tie.
Should I join in?
Please.
Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill, she's sitting playing piano, he's sitting paying a bill.
Then we did, I think we were going to do, didn't you want to do?
Do Tomorrow.
Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
You all sing along if you know it, okay?
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just stick out my chin and grin and say,
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow.
something fun before we get to Rags. You watch Archie Bunker, you watch All in the Family. Well, Charles and Lee Adams not only wrote Bye Bye Birdie and Applause and Golden Boy together, but they wrote the theme song. So I'll play Edith if you'll play Archie.
Boy, the tunes Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made.
Those were the days. And you knew where you were then.
Perfect. Boys were boys and men were men.
Mister, we could use a man like Herbert Hoover again.
Didn't need no welfare state.
Everybody pulled his weight. G.R.O. LaSalle ran great. Those were the days.
People have had trouble with that lyric line. There have been contests on that. It's G. Our old LaSalle ran great. That was a car. That was an old car. Now, Rags, some of the music that you've written for this song, so special.
Well, thank you. It's a new show. We're obviously thrilled to be in Boston, where I've had a number of shows open.
Let's just say that Charles Strouse, who is a fabulous, fabulous opera singer, this is not an opera, but she has a range and a voice that's so special.
She is a woman of such intense ability, a great dramatic actress.
And Larry Kurt?
Larry Kurt, Marcia Lewis. Oh, I don't want to sit Lonnie Price. I'll leave out names, but it's a superb cast, in my opinion.
Do you know the song we have time for that I'd love everybody to hear? Why don't you play us to break with Yankee Boy?
Okay.
And how do we thank you for being here? And let me just tell you before you start, I just want you to know it opens next Friday, June 27th at the Schubert Theater, runs through July 19th. Don't miss Rags. Listen to this.
I'm gonna be a Yankee boy, my Uncle Sammy's pride and joy. I'm gonna strut down the street, white bread and meat, white bread and meat, my favorite things to eat, delicious, and I feel so grand to hear the Navy band. 'Cause when they start to play, oh say can you see a Yankee boy, that's me. Somehow I'm here, somehow I came. Ain't got a penny to my name, don't know a soul